when people say going after your dream, do whatever you want, be yourself, dream big and go after it. But people don't realize, even you that you want to do it, you not realize, or other people don't realize how scary and lonely this road was and is. I didn't know it's gonna took every ounce of my living breath to pour into this. When I was started doing YouTube, I have a plan. I want to do this, but then I didn't know I have to face my own insecurity. I didn't know that I have insecurity about being in front of camera. I have no problem talking with people face to face. I don't mind talking a serious stuff, life, politics or whatever, but I can't even talk a silly thing in front of a camera. And that made me like dive into myself, like what's going on. I didn't think what's wrong with me. Yes, I did say that, but I think it's a very bad mindset to have. What's wrong with you? Nothing wrong with you. You just need to know and understand and just let it pass you. But the thing is some of the thing, sometimes you just click your finger, it just pass you, right? But some of the thing is taking time to know and to understand that part of yourself, for you to be able to step over it with confidence that you're not gonna go back and deal with that again. So the biggest thing, is my insecurity in my confidence in front of camera. And at that time I forgot about having a big follower, having a lot of views. I'm going to build business from there, because the biggest thing is my confidence in front of the camera. If I can't get off with it, nothing gonna come after it, because I can't be myself. I even went to bought this microphone. It's very expensive. I know I didn't need it, but I didn't know what to do with myself. Like, what else I can do, maybe, even though I know best that the material thing are gonna be my confidence up, but maybe I went and bought that microphone, nearly $500, but it's help? No, it's not. I'm not even use this today. And the microphone from the phone nowadays is quality is superb. And yeah, but when you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to pave my own path, I'm going to doing the thing that I love, the thing that people in my near vicinity, my social group, my neighborhood, or anyway, it's something that I see it out there, it's still up in the sky. I want to bring it to my brain, my mind, and make it part of my DNA. How are we gonna do it? The advice that I can give you is you have to do whatever it takes. Sometimes you have your intuition telling you doing this, but yes, the answer, but it's just another door to open a bigger door. It's not the exact answer that is gonna give you a million check that day, or it's gonna give you a viral video on that day. It might just a small door open to another, a little bit bigger door. And it's just, this is a process that's the most boring, and you can't go back. You come so far, you just can't go back to live a normal life. You can't, you just can't. If you come this far, I know when people looking at your life like, what do you mean far? You're going nowhere. But in your mind, you already out of your social norm. You're already out of the cage. You didn't realize how big of the castle you have built for yourself. You can't just go back to live on the street anymore. It's, you already have everything up, the roof and everything is already up. You just can't just give it and run away. Even though you want it, you will eventually you will come back, because your mind is, it's already built for the big thing. It's already built for your dream. It's everything. The seed have been planted. It doesn't matter. You can't see with your physical eye, but in your mind, your intuition, your spirit, your soul is already developed to be that person. I know it's boring, and this is a time that you have to be patient with yourself. Like, you ask yourself, what else I can do? What else I need to read? Do I need to go back to school? Do I need to do another course, to go back to university to do something else? You have that question about yourself, but this is the time that you just have to stop. And maybe you burn out from, planning so much, thinking too much, and work it out along the way with everything that you need to do. It's just the burnout. If you already make up your mind that you pave your own path. But if you need to go back to school and that's the answer, do. But for me, no. I already figuring it out, how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna bring about the knowledge and everything. And I have done it before, and I will do it again. So no amount of book or course I attend will make me more confident about myself. I have to face that myself. I have to look at the mirror and facing the truth that this is me. Okay, I'm not that person yet. What need to be done? What I have to do to be the person in my mind and to bring about life. This is when people will say to you, you live in your head so much. You're a daydreamer. A daydreamer is a lazy people, is useless people. But people don't realize when they saying that, it's the one they run away from themselves. When you run away from themselves, you live for the other people. You live for the social norm. You live to make people accepting you for them, the way that they want to see you. You live in a cage. They don't even realize that, being accepted by the social is dangerous, because you live for other people. You don't have your own mind. You don't have your own set of thought. You don't have your own spirit. Everything have to be thick of the box for you to be able to be happy. And how long you're gonna keep doing it? Because the social norm, the rules, is keep changing. Just like the research paper, one day they're gonna say coffee is so bad, and the next day they will say the coffee is so good for you and prevent you from dementia. And that's about it. So I think it's worth it if that road will directing you to find yourself, to be your true self. Because when you become that person, you accumulate all the lessons, the thing that you need to learn truthfully, faithfully, honestly to yourself. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do in life. You will be the most happy person. That it's not about making people jealous, but don't want to be the happiest person that you ever be? When you find your feet on the ground and firmly know who you are, you don't need to search for anything, and you don't need to search the happiness and validation from other people. And for me, that's a high achievement for a human being. And remember, freedom and hero, they're not crying for validation. Most of the hero and the legend, they're doing things that people think they lost their mind, they